So that's a day journey, and back another day. But you're on. You're on ponies, so possibly following the road that would take you 20 miles and back 40 miles. That's 24 hours. That's too far away. You are supposed to have the 6 bullfrog pies cooked and ready and delivered at Gerda's by 9 p.m. So that's a little less than 9 hours from now. The other spot that is, of course, all over along the river would be. It's possible to find them, but the best spot after the Rushock Bog would be the Bywater Pool. Near Bywater Town, but this area is lined with houses and little fisher huts and smiles. There are locals in the area, and of course it's their turf. No one is supposed to go and mess up with the hunting grounds of others, and go and look for frogs there wouldn't be very welcome by the locals if they see strangers, fishing on their grounds. But you don't see really any other way. You would possibly need to go around there, around the pool, and among the reeds, and just find a way to make that happen. So you're 7 miles from Bywater Pool. That's gonna take you, half an hour to reach Bywater Pool on ponies. Half an hour. If you're not intercepted on the way by some kind of weirdo. What do you want to do?
It seems like I don't really have a choice. I can either go for that special mushroom directly, or I can go get the bullfrogs.
Yeah, she has not provided you with the drawing and the location yet. She just mentioned that you can find it in Binebale Woods, but you have no idea what you would be looking for precisely. So to have the best chance to not mess this one up, you'd need her drawing and description of the precise location. I mean, it seems that she knew where those specific mushrooms were growing, in what part of the woods.
Yep, I would like to go with Vicky and Marlo over to Bywater Pool and start looking for frogs. If anyone spots us, then I'd like to go have a quick chat with them to tell them what we're doing.
To do what? At the last part of the sentence was lost.
Yep, if another hobbit shows up, like asking what we're doing in their hunting grounds, then Bernie will go up to them and have a chat.
Sure. You three are on your ponies again, and ride back across around the hill, past Bag End and across Hobbit Town. some kids on the way, of course, wave you. Hey, Vicky, stop here. Vicky, Marlo, come play with us. Come play with us. Bernie, hello, Bernie. Hello, Bernie. What you doing here? What's happening? Did you have some business in Overhill? A group of, half a dozen kids just trying to keep up with the pony as you're trotting towards Bywater, and they're running at your side, trying to fetch the news. What's going on? What are you doing?
We were just here to see Gerda. She's cooking up a storm tonight. I wonder what for. She's making a tasty meal for someone.
Oh, tasty meal, Gerda? She has a guest? That's impossible. You're messing with us. That can't be true. That ain't true. Liar, liar. And they go and they just wither around and do their own thing.
Hey, look. I would like to play. And I'm actually collecting bullfrogs. I want to collect them and see which bullfrog is the biggest one that we can find. Would you like to join me at the Bywater pool? And we can make this a game. Whoever gets the biggest bullfrog wins.
Bullfrogs? But they're too big for us. I mean, they would swallow us alive. Oh. And another kid goes like, "You're afraid of bullfrogs? I'm not. I can beat them in single combat with my shtick."
Here,
okay.
Let me. Yeah, I'll tell the kids. Here, have a look at this. This is an old trick used by the Paddlefoots. I'm going to reach into my back pocket, and I will bring out my sling. This little device, and I'll say, "This is what we need to hunt them properly." And if we go now, I can show you how to use the sling, and we can have a lot of fun catching large bullfrogs.
All right. They seem a bit circumspect. Do a little persuasion, and along you can roll a +1 possibly. As Marlo goes like, "Yeah, and I'd teach you how to make a sling, guys. That would be awesome, no, wouldn't it?" Aww. They're like, "Oh, but bullfrogs, really, they eat us alive. They're too big. No, I'm scared of bullfrogs. I'm saving they're poisonous. No way."
Well, come on, I'm going to be a sheriff one day. I can show you how to deal with the bullfrog. You'll be safe with me. And Bernie's gonna try to pull down his sleeve and try to flex his hobbit muscles. It's very clear he hasn't worked out recently, but he just tries to make a show for the kids.
Okay, do an enhearten +1 die. Nah. No, you're messing with us, and you become a sheriff? No, but you're kidding? You'd rather go back and fish frogs for the rest of your life, you weirdo! And they go and they leave and running back to the hill and wherever they're from. Well, good try, cousin. Good try, said Marlo. Man, that would have been a good help. I mean, we're in a rush now. Says Vicky.
Well, it's just the two of us and our half-starved pony. Let's go find some frogs. We can do this.
You trot your way past the bridge in Hobbitown and back towards the Bywater pool. Well, you actually have the options. You can actually hunt on the kind of quieter side of Bywater Pool, the northern side. While you are at it, you're already on the northern side of the water river, or go on the southern side at the edge of the Bywater town. Two options there.
I'd prefer the northern side, as there's less chance of other hobbits spotting what we're doing.
Yeah. There is only one farm on this side of the pool, and it's Holman Cotton's farm. And he is reputed to have lost his wife recently. He's a very grumpy old man, but has two sons in their early 30s who never really managed to grow up in their heads, and they behave like teens. And they're folker and richer, and they're just basically two knackers, redheads, always looking for gossip and easy fights. You know that if they find out about what you're doing, you could possibly be in trouble. But that's better than half a dozen houses and farm set along the promenade, going along the southern bank of the pool. So here you are. You sort of you arrive at the edge of the pool. It's about let's say it's near 2 p.m. in the afternoon. The sun is high. It's very warm outside, and there's very little wind. It's a grand summer day. You can see the tall reeds running all along the edge of the pool. There's this kind of a boggish area where you can easily that frog would have their home there. You can see some trees are ranging along the northern side of the northern bank of the pool, and beyond those trees and a couple of hills, you can see the silhouette of Holman Cotton's farm. Something like possibly 100 meters away. Like not too close. The pool is it's a lake. It's a big lake. The waters are calm. One thing as a frog expert yourself is that really this isn't the best time to hunt for frogs. When it's too warm like that in the middle of the day, they tend to recede into their their hiding places, and they sleep. And they tend to be more active at evening. So if you go ahead and decide to go hunting for those bullfrogs right now, that would be -1 die to your hunting rolls. But right now, let's during the whole thing, as you'll be looking around, you're half half your legs knee deep in the water, looking for frogs sleeping here and there between the reeds and all that. You have to do 3 stealth roll, or be possibly spotted by someone. So, what do you do with the ponies?
I will bring the ponies and tie them to a tree that's sort of well out of range, and make sure they can't really, they're outside. And yeah, I'll keep the ponies up there while we go hunt for bullfrogs.
Very good. Vicky give them. She distributes, by the way, apples to each and every one of you, including the ponies. She had a pack of 5 apples, so one each, and one for the ponies. And she pet them a little, and you leave the ponies behind after everyone is fed an apple. Roll a stealth, +1 die. No, actually, it's a roll stealth. Okay, a success. Oh, 5 die. Oh, you added 1 extra die to that?
Yes, I added an extra die.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You had a 10. You're good. You're good. First stealth roll is successful. So so far so good. You approach the banks, the north bank of the Bywater Pool. Everything seems quiet. No frogs though are singing. You can't hear. You see that you frighten a couple of waterfalls that goes like I don't know, perdrix and stuff like that. They go startled and afraid. Just fly away, and you begin your search for bullfrogs. Roll a hunting, -1 because it's midday, +2 die because of Vicky and Marlo giving you a hand. So that's hunting +1. Yeah. Ooh, okay, good start. So enough roll for 1. Okay, here I have 1 success is a 30-minute search, and each success is enough to collect the bullfrog pies you need for 1 pie. So great success is count as 2 successes. So in 30 minutes, you've already managed to collect, let's say, so for 2 pies, I'd say it would be 6 big frogs. You've enough frogs anyway now for two pies already after 30 minutes. So you need 4 more successes. So 30 minutes have passed. It's 2:30. Do another stealth roll. Ooh, okay.
Ordinary success.
You hear way before it's too late the stepping of 2 individuals, and you manage to hide in the reeds, nearly just your head out of the waters. You see actually Folkar and Richer, Holman Cotton's sons, actually having a walk, and a little chat while they walk by the little path that follows the pool, and they don't notice you, and they push forth and walk their way towards Hobbiton. It seems that they completely were oblivious of your presence.
Okay, while I'm hidden, can I...
Say again?
Yeah, while I'm currently hidden, I see them go off into the distance. Can I come back out and have a good look around to see maybe where the tracks are for these frogs? Or try to search for where they might be located, maybe using awareness?
Oh, that would be the hunting roll. But if you want to do that and you make a great success, that would give you a +1 die to your next hunting roll.
Okay.
Yeah, you have no idea where to find them at this time of day. You're used to their behavior when it's late afternoon and early evening, when they gather up and on lily flowers and all that to start their evening songs. But now everything seems quiet. You see, it looks like your first 30 minutes were a lucky one. So far you've gathered enough frogs for 2 pies. You need 4 more successes. Go ahead and roll hunting +1 for the following 30 minutes. Ooh. You just waste your time. It's too quiet. This spot isn't right. There is too much reeds and not enough. You're looking for the kind of plants. How do you call those? Lotuses. You're looking for those big leaves, circular leaves that floats, and usually frogs sleep underneath. But you can't find any in this area. You have to push forth, and that's a 30-minute wasted. It's 3 p.m. It's 3 p.m. now, and you need another 4 successes. Roll another stealth. Okay, good. Volker and Richard are on their way back, and it seems that they just went to have a quick pint, and they're back a bit more noisy and disorderly, and insulting each other, telling bad jokes, throwing stone at the pool, nearly hitting you. Like the stones are like fleeting just above your heads, and you're undercover the other side among the reeds. And but again, one even just stands nearby, just pissing in the water, and then he blurps and belch, and he heads back towards their father's farm. They haven't noticed you again. So we said it's 3 p.m. now. You just push further eastward, along the edge of the lake. 3 p.m. Another hunting roll at +1. You were convinced that you arrived at a better spot. You see actually more of those lotus flower and lilies, and this kind of environment where you could imagine it's a little bit more boggy. There is this silt in some areas where normally frog would be easy to find. Sleeping in the silt. Nothing. It's 3:30 p.m. Roll again. Again with your +1, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Are you forgot your +1?
Oh,
Did you add it? How much do you have in hunting? You have 0. Yeah, okay. It's 4 p.m. 4 p.m. It's been an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours. You've been drenched in the water, soaked, and you begin to feel like a frog yourself. You even started. The water is warm. Well, water is warm at least.
Do we know if there's a way to lure the frogs? Maybe there's some kind of food the frogs like. maybe a sound that will attract or scare them away.
But let's say that your grandfather has this whistling trick that could possibly sound like a big mosquito that those bullfrog are fan of. Yeah, it's a good idea. That would give you an extra 1 die as you whistle this kind of, I don't know, you just mimic the sound of a big mosquito. It's 4 p.m. Roll hunting +2. Okay, auto success. You found some. They were sleeping in the silt. You just recognize, a couple of bubbles coming out, and or possibly, one has she came out just to have a breather before sinking down again in the silt. You catch a couple. You have enough for 3 pies. You need 3 more successes. It's 4:30. The sun is travels down now toward in the west, and you can already see the taint in the air is becoming more and more golden. Things the shadow are becoming longer, elongated, and there's a little breeze coming from the west, rising up. Another hunting +2 as you continue your whistling trick, and Vicky and Marlo do the same. Vicky is her dress all completely soaked, and her pretty shapes, enhanced by the wet cloth, just stretching on her body. A fail, it's 4:30 p.m. You still need 3 successes. 4:30 p.m. there is 4.5 hours before 9 p.m. In your mind, for you, cooking those pies, if you don't mess up the recipe and if everything goes right during the cooking, is going to take you about an hour and a half. Not even thinking about where you would cook them, and the time it would take you to reach back before 9 p.m. at Gerda's Boffin's cottage. So it's 4:30. Another hunting +2 die.
This time I'm going to use my sling, pick up a random rock, and use my sling to shoot into the water to try and disturb the surface. Maybe some frogs are going to get scared and come out, and also I'm doing the mosquito whistling trick. Maybe I'll see some motion and movement in the reeds.
Okay, awesome. That's a good idea. Okay, a +1 die, just a 3 +1 now, with the help of the sling. So that's a +3. Oh my God, it's 5 p.m. The sun is still pretty high, but it's definitely in the west now. The wind is rising a little bit. That's no good for the frogs. They like calm evenings. But as it's not anymore midday, you'll go with a normal roll. So that's gonna be a straight +4 now for the whistling, the slings, and the help of Vicky and Marlo. Hunting +4. It's 5 p.m.
So I need to add a +4, and I'm only seeing 3 additional that I can add.
Oh yeah, okay. About roll +3 and then roll a single d6, I guess. Oh my God, that's how much? That was a bad roll. That's a 9. It's 9:30. Something is wrong. You've reached now. You're at the point that where you reached this river coming down from the north, and you're gonna have to make your way back. It's 5:30. You're heading back westward along an area you've already scouted, and you double back that way. The sun is lowering. It's quite like it's like 45 degrees or still up, but it's right in your face. Things are a bit, like the shadows are intensifying. 5 p.m. Roll again, +4. So that's 16. Right, so and a 6, so that's a great success. So that counts for you found a spot. Your sling actually woke up possibly a family of them or something. You see those shapes jumping out of the water. You sling a couple. Marlo and Vicky jump in the water. Each of them catch one frog. You manage to find enough. No, your bags are filled with they're either knocked out or half awake. They're in a little bag. Each of you have a little bag of bullfrogs. You need one more success to make enough to cook the six pies. It's 6 p.m. now. But that's gonna be, it's 6:30 when you finally manage to knock down the last 2 bullfrogs that you need. You have around 18 massive frogs, like the body is like that, their legs are long like that. Anyway, they're packed, knocked out. And it's time to head back to the ponies.
Okay,
make me roll me a d12. Roll me a d12. We'll see what happens to the ponies now. Don't make a sorrow. Okay, ponies are there. Nothing happened to the ponies. They were on the way of those 2 Knacker brothers, but they didn't dare to touch those ponies. Stupid. Okay, it's 6 p.m. You have your frogs.
Yeah, as we return to the ponies, I will turn to Marlo and Vicky and say, "Wow, I feel about this. I think I smelled badly. Good work, you both. That was really boring. That took forever." And Bernie's gonna use his shirt to wipe his face and say, "Alright, let's go back to Gerda. Let's give the frogs to her. Maybe she'll look at our state and tell us we don't need to cook. But we'll see."
Okay. All right, Vicky, she and Marlo, all of you have like silt on your face, all over your clothes. Vicky is in her. She's not very sexy in her. Her dress is just sticking on her skin. You all hop back onto your ponies and head back towards Gerda's cottage. 1 hour later, because you had again to sort of manage to go and avoid the kids and too many conversation and trying to avoid being dragged into another game and all that. So it took you a bit longer. You arrive at 7 p.m. Back at the cottage. So you're at her door with your bags full of knocked out frogs. You can see by the window that she's busy as ever again, still.
Okay, I will push open the door and dramatically walk in. I'm going to take my pack of bullfrog. I'm going to place it on the floor. like slam it down and say, Miss Gooden, we found your frogs for you.
Oh my god, she's like started again, and she's like, "Oh, God, you look terrible. You're like bog hags or something. Are you spirits? You look terrible, kids. Oh my god, go wash yourself." And she throw a bucket of water at you three. Well, kind of does the job. It wasn't exactly. That's what it is. Now, here's the receipt. Huh? Man, I gave it to you already. I was expecting you to come back. Actually, okay, my oven is okay. It's free now. Okay, take this space here. She shows a table. Ingredients, you'll find them over here, machin. She's busy with what is she cooking now? She's cooking the cake, and she's making cookies. There are like 2 ovens running at once, and she has the 3rd oven ready to take your pies when you have them ready. Marlo is like, I've never cooked a pie. I have no idea even how to. Do we have to? How do we? And Vicky, she goes like, but let me do that. Don't worry. Let me just sit down. Or just go mind Marlo. You useless. Go mind the ponies, please. Give me a hand. Give me a hand, Bernie. Come. You're gonna have to open those and empty those frogs for me. Yeah. Go while I prepare the pastry, and then we do the filling together. All right.
Yep. Let's do this. And yeah, I haven't done this before, but here we have the recipe. Got the oven. Let's make these the best pies ever.
Okay, cool. So to cook to do the whole thing, for you to prep to empty. I don't know the technical term when you just slice. Get rid of the intestines and all the organs that are not needed. Basically, you need the best part, so it's the legs, I guess. Yeah. So then you do that. You mix in a big bowl. You mix the stuffing with Vicky. Your hands touch. She's still in her sexy self. A wet dress. And she looks at you with a smile. Finds it funny and. Begins to play a little bit with the stuffing and put some on your cheeks. You sort of play a little bit. In the meantime, use the opportunity to have a bit of a game between the two of you. Gerda smiles at you while saying, "Just stay focused. Stay focused. We have 1 hour left. Are they not in the oven yet?" Now roll a craft plus 1 die. You messed it up. You forgot to pick out the bones out of those frog thigh. You've got to open the pies uncooked. Just pull out the bones again. You lose half an hour, and now is your last chance. We forgot something. Hope. It's probably a good time to. It's the one last roll that would make everything void if you fail it. So hope. You spend a point of hope to give yourself one bonus die. Yeah. Hope is renewed at the end of an adventure phase, and you can replenish it with a fellowship with your fellowship points. As you're not part of a fellowship, so you won't have a way to replenish it before the end of the adventure. So it will be a precious resource But surely it's time to use 1 point of hope. If when you use a point of hope, and you can be inspired as well, in case there is one of your distinctive feature that can come into play and help you with that. You're faithful and inquisitive. And you have rhymes of lore. The rhymes of lore are about stories and poems and legends and things written you could recollect. I don't know if that could help, or maybe you remember of a song of a cook song or something. Inquisitive doesn't really come into play here. Faithful, you could always say that you have faith and that things are going to go your way, and that it's a good day. So
I will start singing a cooking song and hope that Vicky will join in too. This classic song in the Paddlefoot family when we do family cooking together.
Okay. So
it's about frogs making the best dishes and having a very hearty meal where the whole family is involved and just good feelings all around.
And I guess you use like kitchenware as well, like tick tick tick. Oh, stuff like that.
Bernie is learning to play those drums.
Yes.
So he's going to grab a couple of Gerda's cutlery, a spoon and a fork, start hammering away at the utensils, the crockery and the oven door, like just in tune with the music.
That's it, yeah. Vicky as well start to lose herself in entranced by the rhythmical chants of this cook song, and Verda is like making eyes like that. She doesn't say anything, but because she kind of understands that it's your last bit of motivational. She just let it be, but she's not very happy about you using her tools to make music. All right, so you got a +1 craft, +1 for Vicky, +2 for your faithful for the rhymes of lore and the song that you're singing. So that's a craft +3. Oh, fuck. The pies are in the oven. The recipe was done to perfection. You triple check it just at the last minute, like just okay, we put this, we put that, and everything was right. Vicky just, are we good? Fluff. You throw the 6 pies in the oven. Blom. You close the oven, and you wait. You wait. Half an hour later, 45 minutes, 47 minutes. Yes, that's it. Puff. You open, and you just realize that the oven. Wasn't warm enough, and the pies are half cooked. And Vicky, she just opened half the Gerda didn't notice yet. It's half an hour before Bilbo arrives. The pies takes 47 minutes to cook. And she looks at you like she closed silently. She as silently as possible. She closed the door of the oven. She looks at you like, oh my God, what did we do? We messed it up.
Okay, I'll tell Vicky. It's okay, Vicky. I have a plan. You sit tight here. Keep an eye on the oven, and then I will take a look at myself in the mirror. Make sure my appearance looks fine. And I'll say to Vicky, look, I will go distract Bilbo and make sure he comes late. In the meantime, you make sure the cooking is done.
All right. Okay. Good luck. I've got this. Don't worry. All you need is to have him 15 minutes late, okay?
Yeah, 15 minutes, got it. Just hold on tight. I will be back soon.
hello, how are we doing with our pies? And you close the door behind you. Oh, everything is fine. I just need a bit of. And she starts to try to riddle her around and just distract her as well. And meanwhile, you're sure she's doing her best, that everything is going to be fine. You have Marlowe asleep near the ponies.
Yep. I will wake up Marlowe, like gently pushing his shoulders, saying, "Hey, Marlowe, wake up."
He pulls his pipe. Oh, don't tell anyone I'm smoking already, huh?
Oh.
You want a puff?
Yeah, give me some of that. I'm gonna take it and put it to my lips, and then I have a big puff, then a couple more, and say, "Look, I want you. Don't let Bilbo in if he comes, okay? Just hold him outside for maybe 10-15 minutes if he does come here by himself. Can you do that? Just tell him about frogs, or talk to him about the Hobbit who recently had a son or a baby. Yet just distract him."
Okay, I get it, but what's wrong? Did the pies didn't come well?
Yes, we still need a few more minutes for the pie to bake so that they're perfect for Bilbo.
Oh, fuck. Oh, merde, we're in big... Oh, la. Well, I hope he doesn't come my way. Have another puff. It's purple grind. From the Shire Born. It's best stuff lately.
Oh yeah, can I have some more?
No, yet. He pours another one. Okay. He lights it for you. You take one last draft, and you hop onto your pony and south along and around the hill, and go up Bag End, and arrive near Bilbo's door. You see his little hobbit hole door. There is a beautiful garden ahead of it, a field running downhill with a big massive oak tree, the party tree, standing there. You see silhouettes in the fields. Everything is becoming quiet. It's like 15 before 9 p.m., something like that. And as you arrive, Bilbo exits his smile and locks there are 3 locks, and he locks one after the other, and he's about to leave his place. And he's dressed in a nice, red velvet little pourpoint, tunic. He made himself, just presentable. He looks as noble as he can. He's kind of like mumbling to himself when he finally locks the 3rd lock, and hides his keys inside his tunic, turns back, and he sees you arriving.
Bernie is climbing uphill towards his entrance. He's going to do a wave, saying, Master Bilbo, but you look dashing today. Are you out on a special occasion?
Oh, and just straight as you arrive and present yourself, it's like hides his keys. Just check his pocket. He has one hand in his tunic and the other in his pocket, and he looks at you and hello. Do I have the honor? What are you talking about?
Oh, you look so well dressed. Are you going to see someone, a lady hobbit, perhaps?
No, Lady Hobbit? What are you talking about? Me, Bilbo Baggins, man. I'm I'm perfectly fine on my own. Oh, I was just going for a little evening stroll. Huh? And he hardly pulls out his hand out of his pockets, and just nonchalantly, and trying to be as nonchalant as he can, lights a pipe and begins to walk down the alley. Yeah. I'm just going for my evening stroll. What are you doing? What are you up to here? What do you want?
Oh, perfect. Let me join you then. This will be a pleasant stroll. Look, I want to talk to you about something very serious, and I was looking for your wisdom, if you would help me out. It's a very delicate situation.
And when you say wisdom, he seems interested. Do a enhearten, just for the sake of it. See if that has an impact already. So it's a straight one die. Oh, it's a fail. Okay. My wisdom. Oh, you must be joking. I know nothing. I mean, I've been in here and around, but wisdom? No, I wouldn't call myself wise. And he press, he kind of like steps up. He looks at his clock. Oh, I'm late. He looks like and he suddenly realizes that he just said he's late, but for what? The cricket song. I mean, at this time of the day, the cricket song. It's a symphony. I'm going to the cricket symphony.
The cricket symphony, is that like the frog symphony?
Oh, but sort of. We could say that, yeah. And he walks, and are you walking at his side on your pony?
Yeah, I'm holding on to the pony's reins and walking at his side.
Okay.
Look, Master Bilbo, if you're going to meet someone, well, you need to make sure you're as presentable as possible. Have a really good first impression. We should get you some flowers, maybe those meadow flowers over there. That'll really put a smile on the other person's face.
Oh, but you're funny here. Crickets don't care about flowers. What do you think? What you're talking about? This is not a bad idea, actually. He said. Oh. Well, okay, I don't see why not. Maybe you can fetch them for me. I need to be on time for the symphony. Make a persuade roll, and because you managed to actually, that's actually pretty convincing what you just said. A +1, so that's gonna be a feat die plus 3 dice. Oh my god! Look, if you can.
I'm sorry, I rolled the wrong die. I need to do persuasion. I did a craft. Okay, that still fails.
Oh man, if you want to go fetch meadow flowers for the crickets, it's your business, my son. But are you really into music? I'm not sure. Huh? And he goes like he looks quickly, kind of stealthily at his clock again. Oh my god, I'm gonna be late. She's going to kill me. And he goes swifter and swifter.
Oh, Master.
Pretending he's on an evening stroll,
Wait up, Master Bilbo. Look, I have this problem I've been meaning to tell you about. It's that I'm currently seeing a hobbit. She's beautiful, she's lively, energetic, exactly what I'm looking for in a lady. But the thing is, I'm gonna sort of scratch my neck and pause for a moment and say, but the thing is, there's also someone else. There's also this other girl who's just my type. And I feel torn and conflicted about who I actually like more. But what should I do, sir?
He stopped. he refurbishes his pipe and takes a big draft. He makes circles in the air. You are on top of this hill, not on top of it, but on this hillside. The sun will set down. It will set down quite late, around 10:30. So still an hour and a half before sunset proper. But there's really this golden atmosphere settling down. All the scents of the land are rising up at this time of day. And there is really this peaceful atmosphere about it, and he's like, and he starts to think, well, that's an interesting one. I mean, you're a lucky one. I mean, you have the choice, haven't you? Now, what's the problem between them two? And are they jealous of each other? Do they know each other?
But here's the thing: they don't know about each other. And if they find out, it's going to be all kinds of rumors and gossip, and I wouldn't wish that on either of them. They're very pure, nice hobbits. And these girls, I wouldn't want to break their heart by choosing one or the other. You see, this is tearing me apart. What should I do?
Are you sure they're both really, really into you? The two of them equally?
I don't know. How can I tell?
I've got an idea. You should go on an adventure. Yes. You should disappear for a while, my good lad. Just disappear. Make them want you come back, and when you're back. But wait, Don't go just on a stroll for a night or a weekend or two, Just disappear for good. Go on a long adventure, a real one. Come back with stories and everything. I know myself how it works. You disappear for a while, and when you'll be back, you'll see which one will be first at your door. And you will know which one to pick. What do you think?
Leaving the Shire, that's not something I've wanted to do. The world's a big, scary place. Where would a hobbit like me even go on an adventure?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, you can always find friends along the way and look for a quest. Someone must be out there needing your help. Right here, right now. Someone must be in need of a hobbit. I'm sure. I myself, like they all said I was abducted, I was captured against my will, and that this wizard enthralled me and threw some magic at me to get me away from the Shire, never to return. This is all a lie. Tell you, my good lad. No, I went because I felt the call of adventure. And the world is grand and wide and dangerous out there, just as you said, and much more than that. And all the stories are true. But for the better, That's what I would do if I were you. I don't know, you could possibly head to Bree and find some adventurers there. They would surely be in need of a hobbit like you. You look like a clever one, and a swift at that.
That's really nice of you to say, but come on, Mr. Bilbo. Why would a hobbit ever leave the Shire? The streams are full, the grass is lovely, you can see the stars out at night, and there's also perfect ale at the bywater. I don't know, Master Bilbo, going on an adventure, that's a bit too much for me.
Take a last draft of his pipe, taps it, hides it in his left pocket, nervously puts his right hand in his right pocket again, And like just like that. I know. And he looks at the Shire, sprawling about, below you. This is the best place to be. There is nowhere else like the Shire. As far ever as I have been traveling, never seen a place like it. Even Rivendell is no compare. Even Erebor and Dale, nothing compared to it. Ah, the Shire. But maybe this is why you need to live. To really understand what's good about the Shire. If you don't realize and get to discover how troubled the world is, how many shades of grey there are around us, maybe you'll never truly understand the chance you have to be a hobbit. Maybe that's why you need to live this paradise on earth. Really be in tune with it. And now how? What a bliss it is to live here. I think that's a good reason enough, don't you think?
I suppose you're right. There's so much more I've here to see. And there's also my sister, my aunt. They all need me, and yeah, just going on an adventure. What will I tell them?
This I cannot say. I had not many people to say goodbye to, and I didn't even have the time to do so. So I really have no advice to tell you. I guess the easiest for everyone is to just disappear, my lad. Maybe leave a little a note or something, not telling much, just saying that you'll be right back, that everything is all right, whatever. Just don't make excuses. Don't explain yourself too much. It will mess with their head and they'll keep thinking bad things while you're away. Just make it as discreet as possible. That's what I would say. Now, you see, he fetches his clock right. I'm gonna be later for my cricket symphony, I'm afraid. I wish you farewell, my good lad. I really need to go. This is not something I'd be well, I have to go to this symphony, really now. All right. And he's off.
Hey, as he goes, I'm going to wave goodbye, and I will try to look for some meadow flowers or any attractive flowers that I can bring in.
Yeah, you grab some on the way. You can have that gathered in a couple minutes, because you remember that Miss Boffin didn't really. She said she likes messy bouquets. So you have just that, daisies and I don't know. I don't know the name of flowers. A bit, poppy daisies. Some violets, just a selection of those meadow flowers that grow everywhere and nowhere. You have that in a couple of minutes. What do you do with the bouquet?
I will jump onto my pony. I'm holding onto this bouquet as I will ride up behind Bilbo, and I'll say, "Ah, Master Bilbo, here you go. This is just something I wanted to give you for your cricket symphony, of course. You look good with it. It matches to your clothes, and yeah, I'm sure this will highlight your evening. Here you go." And I'm just going to push it into his hands. And I will.
He takes the bouquets and just like, "Oh yeah, do you think the crickets?" He looks a bit confused. He kind of knows that he has you see that he knows that you know that he knows, kind of like, yeah, cricket's gonna like it, huh? Just his shirt.
Exactly. Yeah, indeed. I'd love to hear about how the symphony goes. Well done, Master Bilbo. Have a good evening, and I'll go off on my pony.
All right, my lad. Thank you for the flowers, and remember, adventure is what you truly need in your life. Everyone needs a little adventure once in a while. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to wave goodbye with a big smile, and I'm going to take a route off to the side and head directly for Gerda's hut, hoping to get there before Bilbo does.
Okay. You go in a gallop back to the cottage. You possibly have like a 5 minute to make it in and out before he'll be at the corner or something like that. 5-10 minutes. You arrive. The smell of pies mixes with the smell of cakes, cookies, salads, and all sorts of dishes. Homemade pastas and soups and broth and whatnot. It seems that she has cooked a supper, a dinner for 15 guests. there is 6 different entry. Various wines. She's over the top totally. Marlowe, he was bored, smoking, at the door. Vicky, all in sweat. You've never seen her so tired. She looks at you when you open the door of the cottage. This is it. We're ready. We're ready. We're just setting up the tables. Now let's disappear. And Gerda, of course, she goes like, get out, up. It's 9 p.m. He's late. In fact, it's like 9:10. It's 9:10, and he's late. How could he? Oh, she was off a skid, and she made a scene that he's late and blah, and off you go with you, disappear now. And yep. She had drawn the mushroom. You have a very sensible drawing of naturalistic drawing of a red mushroom with white spot on it. And quite a clear map, a well-drawn map of a spot where to find those kinds of mushroom in Bean Bale Woods. Voilà. I think we're good. Yeah. Like I said, hush. Here's your map.
I'll take this note, have a look at it, and just confirm with her that this is the exact place we need to go. And once this is done, I'll go out and I'll say, oh, by the way, Miss Gerda, thank you for your help. I'm sure Master Bilbo was picking the best flowers for you, so please forgive him if he's late.
I'm gonna teach him a lesson about courtesy. What is this? What a guest. Oh my God. Can't wait for him to come and me teaching him. She's sort of like, you kind of have a feeling that she's just playing, her kind of a role, But what do you do from now? The door closes. You see that she's going to rush and put her nicest dress or something. The old hag, and antagonistic old lady. She's not that old. She's not old, but she made herself look unattractive. But just as she closes the door, you see this energy in her. She rushes. You see that by the window, and you have a glimpse at her rushing into her bedroom and possibly putting her some nice clothes at the last minute. And what do you do? There's possibly 1 minute before Bilbo is around the corner.
Okay, I will tell Marlowe and Vicky, hey, everyone, let's go to the back of the house and keep the ponies there, and we'll wait to see what happens. Bilbo is about to come.
Vicky says, This is a bit. Would you like people to spy on us? On you and Tracy. That's a bit indiscreet, no?
You're right. That's part of the fun. What could Bilbo and Gerda possibly be up to? I'm going to say to Marlowe and sort of grin at him.
Yeah, me too. I'm quite curious about it. Come on, Vicky. Come on, let's do this. Come along. It's gonna be nice. And she says, "No, I'm not into that. Fuck it. Okay. But what about the ponies?
We'll leave them behind the house. We'll tie them up so they don't run away."
All right, I guess so. Oh my God, what is this about? Bon, you have the formula again and stuff. You have the map, yeah? Oh, okay.
Yes, it's right here. I'm going to pat my pocket where I have the map and say, yes, we have it. And we'll go searching for this first thing tomorrow in the morning.
The sky is becoming orangey pink. The sun still visible, but mingle with the silhouettes of the few cottages in the west and the hills and trees. Long shadows are pouring in your directions, and you sneak behind the cottage, and there is one sort of little window, with waxed paper, so you can't really clearly see through it. It's not like the one glass window that there is at the front of the cottage. This little opening was just closed with a wax paper, so you can see shapes through it. You can have a sort of like a peer as best as you can through that too, but you can have a good listen at least from there. Of course, the sense of all the cooking are really like embalming the atmosphere. The three of you, Vicky, Marlowe, they're all packed and they're trying to have their nose on this little corner square windows and trying to lend an ear like best you can. And you hear someone knocking at the door, and Gerda sort of rushing, some kind of last second cutlery sounds and things like that, possibly a curse or two, and suddenly a moment of silence. It knocks again, and you hear the slow steps, very slow steps. I'm coming. She walks very slowly, and the door opens. Evening, Miss Boffin. It's a pleasure to be at your door. I'm gladly presenting myself for this very special occasion. Would you please allow me to enter your fine dwelling and step in? And you kind of like computed the way she operates, and like she's kind of like she pretends the grumpy one. Mr. Bilbo, you're late. Mr. Baggins, you're late. This is no good manner for a lady like me to wait for. Come in. And she closes the door behind. All right. Now, Miss Boffin, call me Gerda now. All right. You can call me Bilbo then. All right. Thank you. Take a seat. Have a drink. So, Oh, I've collected this. Happy birthday, Gerda. Oh, but this is not the tradition. I mean, I am the one too. I mean, I prepared all that for you. I mean, we. Oh, you're too kind, and and they go on like that, and they will spend hours just talking about Bilbo's adventure. It was actually her birthday today, and that was the thing. It seems that those two outsiders, in fact, have a knack for each other. They recognize in both their situations that they are looked at strangely, but they come with many stories. She knows the woods of Binbale Woods, like this ill-reputed wood. She knows much about the stories and legends about herbs and trees, and they will share stories of Bilbo's travel, and they'll have a marvelous evening, the two of them. And that's what you'll be actually spying on for possibly, I don't know, an hour. It's gonna be fascinating for the three kids you are to listen to those two hobbits, out of the box hobbits, sharing stories of faraway lands, dragon mountains, mountain passes, never-ending dark woods, fading elves, secret hidden valleys, secret paths and roads and troll holes and mountain trolls and stone trolls and wizards and all sorts of things, and the properties of herbs and plants and the beauty of such trees and what it symbolizes and how the elves and such and such. And it's time to make a stealth roll. Okay. When it's time for dessert, she stands up. You see her blurred silhouette through the wax paper. Go and fetch cakes and cookies and some teas and juices. And at some point, her gaze go through the. You see that you can figure that her gaze go through this little paper window, and the three of you just duck for a moment, and that will be it. That will be it for this session, and possibly for the night. You will hear is wonderful stories about faraway lands and legends of local trees and local flowers and all sorts of things. And I don't know in what state you guys. It will be night, very late. What do you do? Do you wait for the dinner to end? Do you fall asleep there? Do you go back in a rush to your aunt? What do you do to close the session?
I'll go with them to the bywater to grab a quick pint.
Oh yeah, at the ivy bush.
Yes.
Cool.
The ivy bush, and yeah, I'll ask around for rumors and then slowly start heading back home.
All right. Cool. Another rumor. Roll D12. The gossip roll of the. 2. Rumor has it that Old Man Green Hand is about to retire from tending the gardens at Bag End. So Bilbo's personal gardener is about to retire. It is said that he's been bewitched by Gandalf the Wizard, and that his gifts at tending the earth have been passed on to Master Sam Hamfast Gamgee. Is this true? Is this not? We may never know. And with this, we're going to close the session at that. It's been 3 hours. It's a good long solo session. It was good fun. I've never experienced such a tense frog hunt. As the hours went by and the clock was ticking.
Yeah, that frog hunt was difficult.
Yeah, that was tough. And what were you? Tell me, what were you expecting? What were you expecting between for this meeting? What were you anticipating about that? The reason of their meeting?
I don't know, maybe something romantic, basically, to get rumors that I could circulate into the Hobbit, the Hobbit's latest happening or the headlines. Just to have some more talking points with the others.
Yeah. Well, you were close enough, although it's just about friendship there. It seems, but they seem to be a bit, electrized by each other. But somehow friendship is the main vibe there. They could have been lover. Who knows? But maybe there is something more to it. Maybe you've missed something. Maybe because you couldn't really exactly have a clear view on the scene, and we're seeing only blur silhouettes, behind the wax paper. But it seems that friendship between weirdos is the thing. All right.
Yeah, and that was a nice chance to also hear about the adventures from Bilbo, with just, the 2 or 3 hours of dinner, however long it took. Overall, I like Bernie's extended family. Everyone has their own unique styles or personalities. That was a very fun call to action to save the dying aunt, which turned into a frog hunt. So that was a few nice plot twists in there.
Yeah. I had not planned that because you came up with the question yourself and had to figure out an answer. Why would you leave the paradise? Why would you leave paradise to what could be better than that? And actually, I think that the answer I would give that you cannot really value what you have if you don't know what it compares to. Yeah. And that's a good call for adventure. So possibly he has ignited something in Bernie. I'm pretty sure it did. We'll see.
Yep, Bernie is generally afraid to leave the Shire, but that might have made him more eager to go outside and see what's happening.
Yeah. He was expecting, I'm sure Bernie was expecting to see Joy Took at the Ivy Bush, just as usual. But again, this boy was missing. Maybe he's on an adventure himself already without you. What's going on there?
Yeah, I'll try to search for Joy sometime next game.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. But thank you, Varun. It's a pleasure to play with you. I really dig your way of approaching things and the vibe we're building there. As long as we're in the Shire, we're safe. We can do what we want. But maybe one day we'll have to go out and check it out, how it compares.
Yeah, can't wait for next game.
thank you so much for this game. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, me too. I had a lot of fun. Thank you, Varun. But next week, same time, same place.
Sounds good, yeah.
Cool.
Also, I've been meaning to say, your current seed campaign, I think one player wants to continue, another player, he's a bit hesitant since the third player left. So what are your thoughts on that? By any chance, would you want the one player who still wants to continue, would you want them to join your new campaign, Shards of the Past? How would that?
I will know more about that on Monday evening when we meet with Massi and Alessandro. We'll talk about what they want, what they can do. From there, we'll decide what to do next with the Seed of the Nameless. What happened with the dragon egg? There's a dragon egg in Rivendell. Early winter, late autumn of this same year. This is ongoing. This trope is not going anywhere. This is of course a central part of the both campaigns. Yeah, this is an important. So if this first group dissolve for one reason or another, Massi it's too complicated for him. Alex somehow feels stuck because he's alone now. I'll have him connect with the Shard of the Past and you as well. So that would be 5 players in one group, something like it.